What is up, you guys? We're back with another Forge Master video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about crits, specifically crit damage, crit chance. Both of those substats are very important in Quantum Gear, and I would say the most of the people in like server 2 and server 3 are like approaching Quantum Gear if your guys are free to play. So do you want to talk about Quantum Gear, crit chance specifically, because that is when you start using quantum, or that's when you start getting Quantum Gear. That's when you start getting crit chance and stuff. So I want to kind of emphasize how important this is, right? And by doing that, I'm going to do a lot of 1v1s. I'm going to do like the war 1v1s, and Platinum is going to reset soon anyway, because it's about to hit the reset mark in 14 minutes. So yeah, what I want to pretty much just start with is crit chance and crit damage, right? Like I already talked about my substats and like when to get them and the best ways to get them. But when you get to quantum, you're gonna have access to double substats, and that's gonna give either crit damage or crit chance as a secondary substat, right? And that's when you want to take advantage of it. Not like not the multiverse, not the interstellar. You want to wait until quantum to get crit damage and crit chance, right? So when you get that, when you start like in Forge 20 or whatever, you start getting some double substats and you have two of them to work with in the PvP place, right? Not the PvE. The PvP, when you're attacking someone else, that's going to make a huge difference. That's probably going to literally decide winning or losing, right? Doesn't matter if they're like 200% power level. Doesn't matter if they're twice your like power level, or if they have more health, lifesteal, health regen. It like none of that matters. It just depends on crit chance and crit damage, right? So first, I want to first emphasize that to get a good build, you want to try to prioritize 30% or 35% more crit chance, and then around like 350 to 400% crit damage, right? That would make a very good build. As you can see, I'm at 31% chance, and that's kind of low. Typically, I would use another pet, but my mythic pet is really bad, so I'm trying to replace this as soon as possible. And yeah, try to take advantage of like whatever gets you more of the crit chance and crit damage, right? With the double substats. I also have block chance, which is useless, and I have melee damage, which is also useless. But everything else is ideal, and it's good at where it's at. So now I want to do some 1v1s. I want to show you guys like other people's stuff. So we can start with this guy. He's at 116 million, but he has a 50% crit chance and a 320% crit damage, right? And then everything else is not bad. The attack speed is a little low. His skill damage, and his health regen is pretty useless, but his crit chance and damage is very, very high. And he has higher morale, which is good too. I probably will be able to beat him pretty easily because his power level is very low. But the only reason that he's in Diamond League or Platinum League is because his crit chance is very high, and his crit damage is also not too bad as well. 320% is a lot of damage, right? Now, if we look at this guy, he's at 264 million power, right? That pretty much comes from the or this thing, right? And then his pet, and then whatever range damage comes as that too, right? So very nice here. He has a 44% crit chance and a pretty low crit damage. If that was like, I don't know, 350%, that he would progress way more than what he's at right now, because 250 is not bad, but it's also kind of low. And then everything else is pretty good, right? Like his damage is useless, his health is not that bad, but it's also kind of useless, and his range damage is also useless. So it typically, I think I still can beat him because my attack speed is more, my life steal is more, his double chance is a little bit more, but my crit damage is more, and my crit chance is pretty low. But I still think I can beat him, even though I'm 184 million and he's basically 100 more than me. I still think I can beat him. I'm gonna actually show this live and try to show an example. All this depends is on crits. If I get more crits, I win. If he gets more crits, he wins. Okay, yeah, I stood no chance because I got no crits. See, because my crit chance is super low, right? But if I got more crits than him, then I could easily win. And I guess that's because his crit chance is higher. So that was a decent example showing that crit chance and crit damage is the sole contributor of how they're gonna win. I guess we can do this guy too because it's a good example. He has 50% crit chance and crit damage. there's a chance that I could lose pretty easily, even though he's basically like 50 million power lower than I am, or 60-ish. So let's just show this as an example. Depends on who gets the most crits. Okay, so I got 2 crits in a row right there. I got 4. Okay, he stood no chance. I do like 10 million more damage than him per crit, but the only reason I won that is because I got way more crits than him, right? Like way more crits. So it's kind of like a good example showing that um, even though his crit chance was higher than mine, I ended up, even with a 20% less crit chance than him, I ended up just getting more crits than him, which allowed me to win. So that kind of just shows how important crit chance is. Let's try to maybe do another example. Whoops. See this guy. Oh, okay, never mind. He took off all of his stuff. Um, yeah, I guess we could do this guy. He has a lower crit chance and damage than me, but his overall damage is higher, right? His life steal is pretty high. His double chance is basically half, and then he has a bunch of other substats. So let's challenge this guy. Let's kind of show the example. Whoever gets more crits will win, pretty much. Like it's that simple. I got 3 crits right there. I don't think he's got one. I got another one. He's got some. Okay. Oh, I got double crit there. Yeah, it's just unfortunate because whoever gets more crits just wins. And I ended up getting more crits that time. So that's kind of the example that I want to show. I'm gonna show some examples about the war in 8 minutes. So yeah, just stay tuned. We will be attempting to take on this guy. He has some underworld gear, but he only has a rare mount. I do think I can take him because his crit chance and crit damage is very low, but his overall power is very high. So this is a good example on how important crit damage and crit chance is. So let's see. Yeah, we got 4 crits just right off the bat, just like that. That is actually insane. He got 1 huge crit on me. Yeah, I got multiple crits. Yeah, okay. I easily took him out because of my crits. Okay, I'm gonna try taking on this guy too. He has a ton more. Okay, I don't know if I could actually take this guy on, but it's gonna be interesting. He's a melee and he has basically all underworld gear, but I do think I can take him out with my crits. I need to get a ton of crits here. Yep, 4 crits in a row. Okay, he got a crit on me. Another crit. Oh no, yeah. Okay, another crit there. Come on, come on. Neither crits. Yeah, okay. This is looking pretty close. We need crits. Yes, 2 crits. 3, 4, 5. Ah, okay, yes. See, exactly. The crits are very, look at that. 184 to 454 million, right? Crits are very important. So I'm going to send that to a friend. But anyway, yeah, take advantage of the crits and crit chance, crit damage, because it's very important that people notice that, right? This guy, he has crazy good crit chance, but his crit damage, or actually he has the same as crit chance I have, but his crit damage is pretty low. I don't think I can beat him. Yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna try. This is also range. So, but let's look at this guy. His crit chance and crit damage is very low. He has 400 million than I do. I'm gonna attempt to beat this guy. I do think I can take him on because even though his overall power is very high, his crit chance and crit damage is very low. So was it this guy? I think, yeah. Let's attempt to take him out. I think these 1v1s are great examples because although they do way more damage, oh wow, I'm not getting any crits. Oh no. Oh no, dude, he's getting way more crits than me. Okay, got some crits there. Okay, 2 crits in a row. Nice. Come on, we need more crits. Nice. 3, 4, 5. Nice. Keep it going. Oh no, dude, we're not getting a lot of crits. We're getting like no crits actually. This is so bad. Nice. We're getting crits now. Okay, making a comeback. Ooh, okay, this is actually a close 1v1. 20 seconds to get as many crits as we can. Nice, more crits. See, this is what I'm talking about. All of those crits back to back. The only reason I won this 1v1 because of the amount of crits that I got. And he has 400 million power and I only have like 200 million. So definitely take advantage of your crits. Can I take him out? Nice, 3 seconds left. So yeah, I do want to emphasize that crit damage, crit chance, both of those are going to basically seal the deal. If you're going to win or lose, that's how you go on about it. So are there any higher power levels? Yeah, can I beat this guy? Oh yeah, no, I couldn't. What about this guy? Yeah, he has no crit chance, no crit damage, but his overall power is very high. I do think I can beat him only because he's a melee and I'm pretty confident that, yeah, I'll get enough crits. Yeah, I already have all this health gone. Yep, that's it. That's just how you do it. You just need more crits than the other person, and you'll win basically all of them. um, I want to see if I can do a range. Ooh, this is a good example. 67% crit chance, 500% crit damage, and everything else is very good. There is no way I'm beating this guy. I want to just emphasize it because who knows? Maybe I can get more crits, but highly unlikely. Um, so yeah, let's just show this. Yeah, I lost. If I can get back to back crits here, I can hit life steal. Yeah, no, there's just no way. So I had more power than him, but he had more crits. Very good example of proving that I just can't win without more crits, right? So let's see. Yeah, okay. I could probably beat that guy too, but I do want to be in the demotion zone only because I just don't want to get promoted. Um, or I don't want to stay in this league because it's kind of boring. Like I can't beat anyone. I'm not ready for platinum yet, which kind of sucks. But maybe after the next forge, I should be able to get that. Wait, maybe I can. Can I get to the next forge? I need 200,000. 220,000. Yeah, I don't think so. Dang, that kind of sucks, but that's okay. We'll just have to wait for tomorrow to get the offline earnings, and then I should be able to. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to emphasize the importance about crits. It literally is the only reason I win and lose some. So just take advantage as much as you can. And yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.